Whew, okay, Domestic Kanojo, episode 11 review, right? Who's your team? I guess a lot of people are like, Hina-san, that's my team now! No, but I'm really happy that they actually had intercourse, right? That has been one of my absolutely biggest lovable thing I feel with this anime since episode 1, right? Because we have so many other romance anime, so many horror animes, right? Where the male character basically has the girls jumping into his face. They're like, oh pie! They like boob slap him, right? Every episode. He's like, no. Yeah, and it makes no sense, right? How the guy gets like boob slaps and still is like, but I don't really like boobs unless I kind of like it, yeah. And I hate that, right? For example, last year we had Maho, what's called not some Demon Lord, where he has 2 slave girls, right? And they're all trying to pretty much like do him all the time, right? And it ends with them all being naked, attacking him, and it's like, you know, and he still is like, no. Yeah, and it's completely unrealistic, right? That's why I love this anime, because right away it starts with the main character actually doing the whole course, right? It actually has sex. And that sounds so weird to say, in a way, but it's really uncommon. I think it's uncommon in like TV shows as well, right? Definitely. In its general, in this kind of romance sense, where guys just run around trying to get, yeah. Here they do it right away, and here again then, of course, he finally does Hina-san, does sensei. So I think that was really good. Love it. I mean, I really love it. Instead of having that, again, right, 50 plus episodes of him almost kinda doing his sensei, getting blocked all the time, right? He actually scored with her. So I think this was an excellent episode, right? Excellent episode. And again, really speaks to why this anime is a really good, I would say, romance anime, right? Much more than the many other animes, where again, I mean, that's the biggest thing, right? Honestly. With the main character, you just never really do it. Or actually, as I always say, the worst thing, which I don't like, is with the main character, how to say it? With the main character, that's the worst thing again. Not only is the main character running around never doing it, but the worst thing in all anime is when the main character has the chance to do it, right? As of course, I always keep saying that since last year. I love Grand Blue up to that moment where the main character can have sex and doesn't do it. And I was like, but the whole characterization was that. So yeah, keep that example all the time, but I think it's an excellent example why the anime just went bam for me, right? Because it really made no sense that the main character did that. Here instead, it's completely the reverse, right? Nasu is a young boy trying to get laid, trying to get a teacher, and as soon as he gets a chance, he does it. So as soon as like put the ring on her, I'm gonna marry you, and he was, yeah, and they do it, right? So I'm like, oh yeah, this is my kind of main character. But he's like the most realistic main character ever in the romance show, and it's fantastic to see that. So I think that alone makes the episode so good that they just have intercourse as soon as she gets in there. He just, you know, starts kissing her right away, right? And they do it, talking about her touching, yeah, and oh, you saw that? It's like, oh yeah, I saw that. Talking about some other weird stuff. Gotta love it, super good. So that was great, and then of course also though, she's getting fired or something like that. I liked that last bit there, very interesting. One thing where I think the last bit was very interesting is because normally, right, I think in similar animes, they kind of have this kind of weird bubble, right? Where, you know, the teacher or the student are gonna do it, especially in hen stuff, right? They kind of do it, and it doesn't really affect kind of like how they can't seem to be, you know, immune to being discovered, right? They can be like naked in the school and no one's gonna see that. You know what I mean, right? It's kind of like that, and or just generally, that you have a guy dating his like grandma, mother, sister, and daughter, or whatever at the same time. It's kind of weird stuff, right? Or like his like alien half-sister and time traveling himself or something himself, yeah. Super weird stuff, right? And that is not really like, still, everyone else around that is like immune to understanding that it's happening. Like, you will find that his friends will get weird, that's very weird, but for some reason, no one else, for example, I don't know, like To Love Ru, for example, good horror anime, right, where they're aliens, and all his friends seems to be immune to caring about that they have powers. Or yeah, they're kind of, oh, yeah, they're all immune to like caring about that. So here instead, someone took a photo of her, and she's like getting fired. So another great point I feel for this anime, for the Mr. Kanojo, that not only is it they actually do it right, but also they did it, and now she has to pay for that they did, which is so uncommon in anime, or I think in most TV shows, right? with similar storylines. Usually the characters are usually kind of immune, right, to this around. Yeah, they usually are very much like untouched by the universe around them. But here instead, no. She gets trouble now. I will say though, it was a little weird though. Someone took a photo of like a little, you know, the party on the beach, and they're like, look at the little corner up there. They're doing it. It's kind of like that though. I think that was a little bit like, okay, so did someone like really try to find her doing it or something? It's a little bit like, if we're searching and like the contrast is really bad and zoomed in with like, you know, the CSI like zoom in 10,000 times more, and you can't even see her face. You can see, I guess, her hair and kind of half a little bit of her face, and you don't see his face, you only see his back. So it's kind of like, I guess you can figure out it's her, if you know it's her. I don't know. Of course, he wasn't down at the beach so with the rest of the students, so I guess you can figure it out. And he's also missing, right? So one question, I think, by the way, is that do they know it's her brother? Because obviously, she's probably gonna get fired no matter what, right? Which I think is very interesting, because she probably, you know, sleep with the student. She's probably screwed, right? Maybe she gets to jail, so I don't know, yeah. Maybe that's probably what happened, but she probably gets fired, right? So an interesting take on that, because what should she do then? Like, her reference is pretty bad, right? She's probably gonna get a new job after that. So she's pretty screwed, but they didn't know it's her brother too. This is even more screwed. But you can't really see it in his face, but I guess they can figure out that he wasn't on the beach, right? They have more photos, because the students probably had had info so, right? So they probably know that, well, he's not down here. This guy not so good, and they're like, wait, it's her brother? But I loved it, and the ending was great. I love how that's really spicy. Yeah, the ending was fantastically spicy. I love to see the final episode then, but I'm gonna guess you're gonna get fired. And what I know, the manga is still going right. The manga is still like, I don't know, 200 more chapters. I don't know. I think we are at like chapter 46 for that. Quite wrong, 37, 40. I don't know. I read the manga. I'm just guessing. I think that's the number. And it's still like 200 chapter left, right, or like 150 at least, something like that. So I'm guessing she gets fired and then has to do something else. So that's actually very, very interesting, actually. The main character actually has sex with the teacher and gets her fired. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. If it happens. It also could be that they see that she had sex, right? Or not sex, but actually had some kind of, you know, romance going on. They can't figure out it's a student. They might guess that's a student, but they have no proof of it. So they might be that they're like, okay, you were clearly... She's like, oh, I seduced a guy on the beach. Yeah, like maybe she's gonna make some lie, right? Say, oh, I met the guy on the beach. Yeah, I got drunk. Yeah, so maybe she can like talk her way out of it if they can't figure out it's him, because all you see is back. No matter what, though, I think it's very, very interesting. So it's been an interesting final episode. Isn't that alone? The whole sensei might get fired, right, and so on. And otherwise, Rue kind of give up on him, but I don't buy it for a second. Hope she's coming back, right? Definitely. Anyway, I think it's a great episode. One of the best this season. Really good. Yeah, I mean, they finally had sex, but also she is getting in trouble. Loved the ending. The last 5 minutes they were amazing. And they also had the whole novel thing, which I felt was good, but a little out of place. So I'm like, Okinawa, a beach episode. And they're like, oh, he wants to be a better writer. And I was like, okay, I don't really care. So, a little bit like that. Anyway, press the like button, subscribe button, guys. I see you, I love you guys too, and I see you, see now, a special person, Asuka-chan. I'm gonna watch that after this, right? The whole strange, yeah, Sailor Moon fighting evil alien goblin slayer kind of goblins and so on. Yeah, the last week had a goblin slayer moment. Literally, they had goblins, so like on schoolgirls. That is a weird anime. Anyway, see you guys with that shortly. Half a bit, so yeah.